Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here. This is basically going to be an open letter to a militant agnostic. So, Mr. Militant Agnostic, we have some things that we need to talk about, and it is about our recent interaction in the comment section of one of my videos. The first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that you come to the comment section of my videos saying something like this, and I quote, "Interesting how absolute certainty in your position justifies lies, misrepresentation, slander, and dehumanization, simply because someone holds a different opinion than you do." End quote. Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to address those things that you have said, because I find them to be highly inappropriate, and you are actually misrepresenting my position here. And without further ado, let's get on to that particular part of the discussion. And the first thing that I want to identify with is the word lies. You see, Christians and creationists, or whatever you want to call them, simply do lie about atheists. For one thing, they say that we worship the devil. They say that we do not have any morals. And they say that we are just terrible people in general. And that because of the fact that we do not have a belief in a God, they think that we are running rampant and eating babies and doing these things and doing those things that are so horrible in today's society. And to be honest with you, we are not horrible people. We are very nice people. We are your neighbors. We are your doctors. We are your lawyers. We do so many wonderful things out there. Yet these creationists and theists and whoever else that has that same exact position seem to lie about this particular subject when they talk about atheists. And personally, I think that is wrong. So in fact, they do lie. The next thing that I want to cover is the word misrepresentation. You see, I find theists often misrepresent our positions all of the time. And there's one particular thing that I want to talk about. You see, they say that we basically suppress that we actually believe in a God. We basically suppress the fact that, we actually acknowledge that a God exists. And I think this is a extreme misrepresentation of our opinion, when in all actuality, I lack the belief in a God or gods. I disbelieve in a God or gods. And when they say that we are suppressing this fact of theirs, in all actuality, it is a misrepresentation of my position or fellow atheist's position. Now, I can't speak for every atheist, but generally, that is a misrepresentation of the actual position of being an atheist. The next thing that I want to talk about is slander and dehumanization. And I want to talk about slander first. You see, I have heard of many instances where theists would slander an individual atheist to the point where it cost them their jobs, cost them family members, cost them friends, so on and so forth. And they seem to do this in a lot of ways. And a lot of the ways that I've noticed they have been doing this is in blogs, other YouTube videos. In fact, in an earlier instance, I had watched a video where a theist was completely slandering a friend of mine here on YouTube, making fun of the way he looked, and so on and so forth. In all actuality, that is slander. So, with that said, let's talk about dehumanization for a minute. Many atheists think that we are less than human simply because we do not believe in a God or gods, and that we are basically animals, that basically we don't have any rights as a human being because we do not believe in a God. There are many articles where I read where they want to take away protection from individuals. Feel free to see previous videos on that. They want to take away protection away from atheists because we have to have a belief in a God in order to have protection. And that is something that I wanted to touch on because Dehumanization is a big deal, and theists have had that position for a long time now. They think, again, that we are less than human. And I personally think that you should pay attention to that particular situation there. So, I have come to the conclusion that it is the theists and you that have this exact position. And the reason why I include you in this particular position is the fact that you come to my channel into the comment section of my videos and you insult me by the way I look, and you insult me by saying that I don't have a lot of money, so on and so forth. That is why I put you in this category. None of those insults are a concern to me. That is why I'm not going to address them. However, I want to touch a bit on the topic of dehumanization a little bit. You see, I'm a secular humanist. I believe in human rights. I believe that we should support gays in what they do. I believe they have a right to marry each other. I believe that they have a right to have kids as well. I don't discriminate against anyone. Humanity is very precious to me, and I view life to be very precious in general. And see, that's what theists want to do. They want to take away the rights of women. They want to tell them what they can and cannot do with their own body parts. They want to ban abortions, when in all actuality it is the woman's right to do what they want to do. They want to infiltrate schools with their religion. They want to terrify these kids with these fairy tales if they do not believe in a God that they will burn in hell forever. What kind of thing is that to tell a kid? In all honesty, what kind of thing is that to tell a kid? Many theists view atheists as less than human. You know, like I said, they want to take our rights away from us. They want to infiltrate into the government with their religious propaganda, plain and simple. They want to take the rights of everyone who comes to a different conclusion about God than they do. That is what their goal is. They want to destroy lives. Religion divides families. It destroys families. It destroys people's jobs that they have. I'm pretty sure if people at my job found out that I was an atheist, I would probably lose my job as well. At that point in time, that is when I'd go straight to the ACLU and file a lawsuit, because that is complete insanity. But, according to you, religion can do no wrong. That is what you say in my videos, or the comment section of my videos. That is what you say. So in all actuality, this position that you brought forth to me is an actual position that theists have. And I'm sorry that you cannot get that through your head. No one has a right to tell a woman what she can and cannot do with her body. No one has a right to tell a gay couple that they cannot marry and cannot have kids. No one has a right to tell a transgender person what they can and cannot do. No one has a right to police an individual's life to the point where they go completely insane. That is completely ridiculous. Religious people are full of hate. They are full of greed. They are full of self-absorbed intentions. That's all they are. That's period. Plain and simple. Yet you come to my channel and you want to sit here and defend them on the grounds that they basically are solid in what they say. I know that's what you're saying. You come to my channel with these things continuously. And yet, I find it to be ironic because you accuse me of these things. Granted, I may say a couple of bad words in my videos. I'm not going to deny that. And I have every right to discuss these types of situations simply because religion is infiltrating everywhere. It is finding its way, like I said, through the school systems. It's finding its way through everything, and it wants to take away the rights of any individual who comes to a different conclusion. about God. And that is a problem to me. And I'm getting out there. I serve my community every day. I risk my life at my job every day. And I serve my community. And I am becoming an activist. I have found a local atheist community that I want to be a part of. And I'm going to be going out there in the near future, and I'm going to be sharing in some of the activities that they have. I want to do public speaking. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to donate when I can and how I can. So who are you to think that I am this terrible individual? You have a lot of these hasty generalizations, a lot like theists have. They are completely full of error. And I suggest you re-evaluate your thoughts on this entire subject. Because it is incredible, and I will sit here and I will defend my position at all costs. Because it is theists that are causing a problem. I don't know why you can't see that. It is out there for everyone to see. When an individual comes up to you and tells you that you don't have a right to do this or that or whatever the case might be because you don't believe in a God, come on. I did a video a while back about how something in Kentucky about the Department of Homeland Security where they want to put in their training manuals that basically if a person doesn't believe in a God, that they can't have protection. What kind of shit is that? That is totally dehumanizing an individual because of their lack of belief in a God or gods. I really wish that you would see the big picture here, militant agnostic. Because in all actuality, it is there for you to see everywhere. And that is why I have the position I have as an atheist. Plain and simple. And no, I do not have to sit here and prove my side. Theists are the ones making the claim that a God exists. I'm not. And for the sake of argument, I have a pink dragon in my backyard, chained up to a tree. Can you prove to me that it doesn't exist? Huh? Can you? I'm going to put those same parameters on you. Can you? Prove to me that my dragon doesn't exist? Anyway, if you want to come to me and you want to talk, please don't call me names. Please don't make fun of the way I look. I really don't care about that. It is totally irrelevant to my channel. Come with a rational discussion. If you disagree with me, fine. This channel is for my subscribers. And if they disagree with me, that is fine. It is their right to do so. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to suppress me. And to be honest with you, I don't really care if you sent my video to that individual. I really don't. But what you're doing is you're trying to suppress me and suppress the discussions I have on my channel, which I have a right to free speech. Plain and simple. That is the way that it is. And if you don't like the videos, if you don't like what I have to say, then please, by all means, you can leave my channel. That's all I have to say about that. I care about my fellow human beings. Theists don't. And when people make the case that theists help homeless people and stuff like that, well, sure, they do that. But they don't do it for themselves. They do it for a reward in heaven. They don't do it for themselves, plain and simple. They do it because Jesus told them to do it. And that's the way that I see it. A fictitious character told them to do it. And that is sad, plain and simple. What happened to caring about a human being because of you? What happened to caring about life in general as a human being? Why would anyone let a fairy tale tell them how to govern their lives, tell them how to hate? You could check the Bible for yourself. It's full of hate. And it's pathetic, actually. I am here to try and do something positive. Like I said before, I serve my community and I do the best that I can. I risk my life on a daily basis at my particular job that I have. And who are you to come to my channel and tell me that I'm fat and I need to get more sun and this and that? Again, you are in that same category with a theist for those particular statements. Because you guys do not attack my discussions. You attack my person, the way that I look. And I'm sorry that you cannot realize that. I'm here to have a voice, and my subscribers have allowed me to have a voice. And I'm sorry that you and people like you cannot handle that. And like I said, if you don't like my videos, then don't watch them. That's the way that it goes. These types of atrocities committed by religion need to be brought to people's attention. Because it is, after all, the religious that are willing to thwart people's rights and willing to diminish society as we know it. Because in all actuality, in some cases, it has happened. And that is a concern to me. Because in all actuality, it is a big problem that is increasing, and a lot of theists know that they are losing. Their numbers are decreasing. And if you don't believe me, just look it up. There's a thing called Google. It'll help wonders, trust me. Anyway, this is my open letter to you, Militant Agnostic. If you want to have a discussion with me, that is fine. I'm open to a discussion on Skype, Google Hangouts, whatever the case might be. We can do this. As long as you don't insult me or whatever the case might be, because the moment you start doing that, the whole discussion is done. Plain and simple. Because I'm not going to sit here and put up with nonsense. Plain and simple. And that's all I have to say about the subject. My stance is I am an atheist. And that is all there is to it. A lot of people classify me as an agnostic atheist. And no, according to you, I'm raping the word agnostic. No, I'm not, in all actuality. But that is a whole nother subject. I just wanted you to know where I'm coming from with these statements that you have brought to my comment section of my video. Because it is like a broken record. Each time you come to my channel, you start talking like this, you know. There have been a few times where you've been a little okay, you know, but times like these, highly unnecessary. And to be honest with you, they are juvenile, you know. And lately, I have grown to expect nothing less of you than these kind of comments, you know, because it is incredible, you know. You attack me with this actual misrepresentation of my position. And in this video, I have proved in all actuality that it is you and theists that misrepresent an atheist position. When you say that you sit on top of a wall and you have theists on the bottom trying to get up on the wall to have a better view of things, and you're poking them down with a pitchfork, that is horseshit. And I completely disagree with you. In fact, I will disagree with you on pretty much everything you say. And it just depends on what it is. So with that said, Quiet Atheist is out. And I hope that we can have a general rational discussion on any differences that we may have, Mr. Militant Agnostic. Till then, I'm out. And most of all, thank everybody for watching.
Okay, I've had my say. Now it's your turn. Please subscribe, rate, make a comment. Let me know what you think of this video. Your opinion's important to me. Thanks for watching.